Hello, crypto world and Gem Finder subscribers. This is Mark Ross back with a new, really exciting opportunity, I believe, with a heck of a gem called Solareum. And as you're looking at it, it becomes very self-explanatory. It has to do with renewable energy on the blockchain. And, one of the things that I always look for in a particular some people would call it a token. I will not call this a token, and I'll tell you why here in a second. But this is a coin. There's a difference between coins and tokens. Right now, you're going to look at this like it's a token because it's being sold on the Ethereum network. So you can go to Uniswap. That's the only place right now where you can get this as a token. But this is actually developing into a layer one sustainable blockchain. And it is using proof of generation validation technology, which I'm going to get into why that's so cool here in a little bit too, because when you're looking at environmental tokens, I've seen other environmental projects out there, but nothing like this. And I'm going to get into the differences and why this is actually going to fulfill a huge solution to what is really perceived as a huge problem. But as I was telling you earlier, I'm always looking for tokens also that solve problems. And there's been a lot of fuss about the electricity usage of cryptocurrency. If you just do a search for the electricity usage problems of cryptocurrency, you're going to come up with all kinds of articles that are all about climate and energy implications, things that, and it's a controversial thing. Some people don't believe in the climate change. Some people do, but that's not my point. I'm not here to get political. What I'm here to help you understand is there is a perceived huge threat from cryptocurrency because of its massive electricity usage. And what's an example of that? Well, Bitcoin is really the best example. If you look at Bitcoin mining, if you do a search on Google, you're going to find all these different looking mining operations. I mean, look at these. Some of them are like, I mean, literally, like if you go to Iceland, you're going to see football field long, mining operations that are just gigantic and just sucking up electricity. And, what's happening there is it's, even if you're not into environment, that this is going to affect the costs of energy, so it's the cost of energy, it's the environmental impact and implications of that. And so there's obviously a huge problem that what Solarium is doing will solve. And I'll kind of get into how do they do that? Well, first off, as I told you, this is becoming a layer one blockchain. It is currently sold on Ethereum through Uniswap. And by the way, if you do some of your due diligence and you go to CoinMarketCap, for instance, you're going to see an accurate price reflection. Right now, we're looking at less than 9 cents, well, less than 10 cents, 9.8 cents here. But the market cap is way off. Okay, this market cap is not reported correctly. A lot of times when you run into these really low market cap, and when I say low, I'm talking about pre or below 10 million market caps, you're going to get a lot of disparaging information. Okay, so you might go to CoinGecko and get one thing. CoinGecko isn't even showing the market cap. They're not even showing the supply. They're not showing anything. This information, I'm just going to tell you right now because I've talked to the admin, is completely inaccurate. Okay, don't look at this information. As a matter of fact, the best information you can get is if you go to Dex Screener. So Dex Screener is going to show you, the price action. And by the way, I noticed this from CoinMarketCap. It talked about EX Markets being one of the actual centralized exchanges. This is inaccurate information. I don't know why they have this information. There's another SRM, which is called Serum. So maybe there's that confusion. But what you're looking at here is Uniswap, and that's the information that you want. And I don't even know if that volume is accurate. But if you look at Dex Screener, that's where you're going to get the most accurate information on the market cap. That's where you're going to get it on the liquidity. That's where you're going to get all the information that you need about this token, the transactions that are occurring, everything that's happening. And if you look at this chart, very, very bullish chart, very early on. I mean, this is a daily chart. And so you can see from here, since about the 7th of May, it's been mostly just, obviously there's no straight line to success in these charts, but this is a really good bullish chart. And another thing that you're going to understand about this particular project that I like and why I'm getting this out to you, Gem Finders, and all you people in the crypto world who discover this, is that there's really two huge aspects to this. Number one, yes, they're solving a problem. but also whenever you're dealing with a project like this, you have holders who come in and see that they're solving a problem that they're actually very passionate about. Very passionate. There's a lot of people out there that are extremely passionate about renewable energy, about the environment, and about what this can do. And I want you to also know that right now, as we speak, and I can't give you an exact rate, just a few days ago, it was literally a 175% APR, APY for holding tokens, just holding these Solareum tokens in your Ethereum wallet, right? And getting reflections sent. It's kind of like an automatic staking program that's happening right now, which is pretty awesome. Now, that's only going to happen, I've told, probably over the next 3 months. And it's going to have this law of diminishing returns so that, for instance, let's just say you have, 1 million tokens. I don't care, whatever it is. That means at the end of a year at a 175%, annual percentage rate return, you would literally 1.75x in the number of tokens you would actually have at the end of a year. Now, I'm not saying it's going to continue at that rate, as right now they're coming up on most of their supply actually being in circulation. Okay, most of that supply is actually there already, and so you got to realize that that's not going to go on for a very long time. But the awesome thing about this is that you're going to earn free tokens for a while. So just kind of put it that way. Even if you didn't earn free tokens whatsoever, I would still tell you that this is a great project that you should start researching and getting into. Again, as I always say, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And I never bring a gem to the table on Gem Finder unless I'm an investor myself. And I've gone ahead and yes, I've got a bag myself of this Solareum chain project. And again, as I mentioned, we're talking about a layer one blockchain. Well, what's really unique about this is the way that they're only going to allow people to mine once they are officially on the layer one blockchain. Once they come out with that, they're going to be on centralized exchanges. This is a team that I've gotten to know a little bit, extremely passionate and committed to this project. Again, that's another reason why I'm bringing you guys this gem, because I really believe that it has a huge future. And so what you're talking about, again, is a company with a mission, a passion that will unite itself with its holders who share in that same mission and passion. I always love projects that do that. And what more could you have in terms of how, again, the problem, just Google it, just research it, look into Bitcoin mining and just imagine all of the energy consumption that comes as a result of not just Bitcoin, but many other cryptocurrencies out there, and how many people are perceiving this as a major problem for energy consumption and prices and the effect that it actually has on the environment, and the climate. So that's what this is all about. But I want you to realize a few last things before I let you go about this particular project that I think is really, really special. And I want you guys to do your own research. I mean, I'm not going to get into, all about the team and, you know, um, exactly how everything works from a technical perspective. I'm going to bring this to you to help you understand the very common sense aspects of why Solareum, I believe, is going to be a huge project with really, honestly, multi-billion-dollar cap potential. Okay, we're looking at less than a 10 million market cap, as I said, less than a 10 million market cap right here, right? And why the potential of Solareum, because of what it does, can grow like crazy. Well, one of the things that they're going to do is they're going to have this, what they call dual consensus, in terms of how they mine. Like, so once they officially go onto the layer one blockchain, once they officially become that, they're going to allow their holders to mine these particular coins. Remember, it's not a token. It's a token right now because it's currently being sold. This is kind of like a decentralized exchange pre-sale, so to speak, right? Where once all of the tokens are sold and once they actually get a chance to go onto the layer one blockchain and become their own blockchain, then they're going to allow their people to mine tokens in one of two ways. One is going to be the proof of generation. The proof of generation is the most impressive, because what it's going to do is it's going to validate how these tokens are mined, and they're only going to allow them to be mined through renewable energy, whether it be wind, solar, water, whatever it is. It has to be a renewable energy resource in order to mine the Solareum token. Now that is impressive. That's something I've never seen. Now I'm not saying they don't have some competition out there. I really don't know. I don't know of another layer 1 blockchain that actually has that capability. And that is going to get people into mining. The second way is proof of holding. So all you're going to have to do is hold a minimum, and you're going to automatically be a miner on their layer 1 blockchain. And over the next 10 years, once they officially become a layer 1 blockchain and they're listed on many centralized exchanges in the future, there is a 100 million coin distribution that's going to occur over a 10-year span. Okay, and that's pretty incredible and pretty exciting for their holders. So the more tokens that you hold right now, and especially in the future when they become a layer 1, you're going to be able to start mining those tokens and getting those reflections automatically just for being a loyal holder. I mean, that is awesome. But then they also have a way for people to use proof of generation with only, and it's going to be exclusively through renewable energy. And that is pretty awesome. So you have a token right now, again, that's solving a problem, what people believe is a major problem for cryptocurrency. There are all kinds of people out there that are complaining about the fact that Bitcoin uses so much and consumes so much energy. It's just crazy. It's a real issue. And like I said, this is a real potential solution to that problem. And I think that's what makes this so special. So that's why I wanted to bring this token out to you. I want to thank everybody for coming to this video, watching this, learning about it. And if you have any questions or comments, please put it in there. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to our channel, because I'm going to constantly bring new, what I truly believe are winning projects to you guys. And you guys, I believe, again, this is not financial advice, but when you're looking at a market cap with a project like this, that's going to be a layer 1 proof of generation, proof of hold mining project for its renewable energy blockchain, I think you have a winner here. And I think that the potential of this could literally be a multi-billion-dollar market cap in the future. So I wanted to share this with you again. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for listening.